This stretching and mobility routine will take us 12 minutes. We have 4 movements. Each movement we're going to do for 3 consecutive sets, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So for the first movement, we will do 3 sets of 30 on, 30 off, 30 on, 30 off, 30 on, 30 off. Then we will go on to movement 2 for the same thing, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for 3 consecutive sets. So we'll work our way through all 4 movements and then we'll be done. So I'm gonna do this quietly here as you can follow along with me, but feel free then to put on your own music or anything as you follow along with me for the next 12 minutes. So the first movement we're going to do is open book with our right arm. So what you're gonna do is lay down on your left-hand side of your body. I'm gonna start the timer so I can already get it started, but start laying down on the left-hand side of your body, knees bent here, arms out to the side here. You're going to reach out and over, open the book with your right arm. Try your best to keep your back pointed towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch in your upper back and shoulder. All right, we have 30 seconds of rest, so feel free to stay in this position, move on to your back to kind of give yourself a rest from laying on your side, but we'll do 2 more sets of that. These exercises or like these stretching and mobility routines are really good to also focus on your diaphragmatic breathing. We're about to get going again, so get back on your left side, hands stacked, open the book with your right arm. If you want to sync your breathing with this movement, I exhale as I open the book and inhale as I bring my hands back together. Time's up, so 30 seconds rest, and then we'll do this 1 more time. So again, now is that good time to reconnect with your breath, focus on your diaphragmatic breathing. So filling your rib cage, let it naturally just descend and fill your abdomen. Four seconds and we'll do our last set. And go. And time is up. So we have 30 seconds before we start the next movement, which is going to be the same thing, open book, but with our left arm. So you'll be laying on the right hand side of your body. So if you already want to get down, right hand side of your body, right arm out, left arm sticked on top of it. Get your legs out to this 90-degree angle. Starting in about 5 seconds. Inhale here, exhale as I open up, move a little further away from the wall. And rest, so 30 seconds rest. We'll do that again. So 2 more rounds for this one. Have about 5 seconds left. So make sure you are on your right hand side, arms stacked, and go. Move at your own pace with this. and rest. We have one more round for this one, and then we will be halfway done with our stretching and mobility workout. So as I'm laying here again, I'm going to focus on my diaphragmatic breathing. Sometimes I like to place my hands on the side of my rib cage to make sure that the air is filling out toward the sides. You want to feel that first before you feel that air descend down. And I'm talking too much. Back to your side. This is our last 30 seconds with our left arm. And stop. We are halfway done. So the next movement that we're going to do is alternating lying knee to chest. So you're just going to be on your back like this, knees bent, alternating, doing this nice stretch, knee to chest. When I do this movement, we have about 10 seconds until we start. So for this movement, what I'll do is inhale before I start, and then and we're starting out, exhale as I do each stretch, but definitely only pull your knee as far as you feel comfortable, knowing that your pelvic area is a little tender at this point. If you want to hold one leg a little longer, you can do that, or just keep it moving back and forth. And rest. We have 2 more sets of this one. So again, focus on my breathing as I'm resting between sets. You can definitely even practice some deep core contractions between sets, because as you're doing the stretching and mobility, you don't need to focus on any core or pelvic floor like engagement. We just want to move our bodies right now. But definitely as you're resting, as you're resting, you can try to do a few deep core contractions. Nice things about these routines, these first few weeks, and we'll have one more round of that. But the nice things about these 2 is that you can easily do these laying in bed, which is really nice. All right, so we have one more round of this lying knee to chest. Again, make sure you're moving at your own pace. I know this is a follow along video, more so just for timer purposes, so you just have something to follow along with to tell you when to start and when to stop and go. But you definitely don't need to be doing the stretches at the pace that I'm doing them. And if you want to completely mute me, go for it and turn on your own music, watch a TV show. And stop. So we are 3/4 of the way done. We have one more stretching and mobility movement left, and it is alternating neck pull with opposite arm reach. So you just need to sit up, sit comfortably on the edge of a bed. You can sit in a chair, you can sit on the ground. But for this movement, what we're going to do is alternate, tilt your head to one side. Whatever side you tilt it with, you're going to take the opposite arm and reach out. So timer starts, so start now. You'll feel that all along here, so hold it for however long you want. But for this one, we are alternating, so give yourself a chance to get both sides at least once during each 30-second time span. and stop. So we'll do that for 2 more rounds. If you're sitting just on the ground for this one, do make sure you're trying to keep yourself upright. I know since you just had a baby, your core is not the strongest right now, so doing your best to still keep as upright as possible, or if you want to lean up against a wall or a chair, you can do that. So we have 5 seconds until we do that for another round. So think of the side that you left off with and do the other side to start. Ten seconds left. And stop. So we'll only have 1 more round of that, and then you will be done. So think of the side that you left off with again, and then start with the other side for this next round. Starting in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Get ready to go. And go. This is our last 30 seconds. You have 10 seconds left. And there's our timer, and we're done.